right, so now as we've demonstrated pulling all this apart to let you know all of the different areas and how the work that would be required to keep this code compliant. So now we're gonna go put this back together. We're gonna be using some new shingles now, given how many holes were in those shingles. It's not safe to keep those back down. We're gonna have water this week. We don't wanna cause a water loss and things like that. But keep in mind, when we actually do this job, all these nails will have to come back out again, which would still then create potential for future loss. So what we're gonna start with is glue hammering this one down, because all of the areas the nails got removed. We're gonna remove all of the dirt from these to make sure it's in the right spots. Since we're going to be redoing this again, like we mentioned, we're going to actually not cut this shingle. We're going to wrap it over the edges to make sure that this is completely secured and no risk to remove any risk for future water intrusions while we're still working on this claim. So we're going to trip on tools.
Yeah.
Here as well. Down. Okay. And for the next one, we did cut a new shingle again because there were so many holes in that one. Oh, it's just sticking up. That'll go back down. Shingle was loose. Let's pull this out. We'll do that one when we do that side. Okay. This one. We are right here. We're doing extra nails to just make sure it stays in place while we're, like we said, doing this work. We're going to have rain this week. Rain in Vegas, monsoon weather does bring on wind. Take that underneath. Okay. That'll bond itself back down. All right, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to make sure this section gets cut back. Okay, this part. Right now we're removing the nails that remain from removing shingles that pulled through so that this shingle can have a flush surface. This one underneath that one. All right. Let's make sure. Because this is what the tool you guys want used. And I like the tool because it bends all the nails. Give it another try. Alright, as you can see, the snake here damages this shingle and damages that shingle with where the nail has to be properly placed above the sealant strip. You can see that the teeth damage this section and the base of it damaged this section below. Okay, and I have another quarter shingle. Let's go back. Trying to limit any risk of water intrusion. Let's see how close these are. This might be able to cover that spot. Nope. Totally wrong shape. We're just going to use this whole piece to just make sure everything's secured and covered for the upcoming weather, since we do know this section will be removed later. Gross. Okay. Okay. This one's the last, this one's middle one, and this one's, okay. All right, so we're gonna start with this section first, over here. Now remember, these ones weren't really even nailed down. They were just kind of placed. We're actually gonna make sure they're actually adhered down so that there's no future loss this week. I'm missing a shingle. That's why. Warm. Now, given none of these were actually nailed down, we're going to actually make sure that they at least have some nails in them. Oop. There we go. This. Okay, that one's there. This side. This one, the nails have already pulled through, so we're going to make sure it stays attached, and we're going to put some nails in it also. due to already holes where I needed that nail to go. Kind of placed it in a different spot to make sure it would stay since I didn't have an available spot. The shingles here are very brittle, but it'll work. This one, I think one up there. I don't even like how it looks. Or was that down here? Nope, that was this one. That one, yeah. That one's also ripped, so we're probably gonna be just throwing some new ones on here. Okay. This roof is very weird how it's like shaped. Let's take a pause for a moment.